Wife, explain this right now!
Oh my God, what did I do last night?
Back off. She signed mine first. I have the video. She married me at midnight.
This is a prank, right?
My princess, we fly to Dubai now. Who the hell is that guy? Surprise, darling. I'm husband number 5.
Guys, I can explain, maybe. Babe, you married all 5 in one night?
You 3 are my enemies. Whoever she picks gets everything. Choose me, or I end them all.
Then I choose all of you.
You're mine for the next hour. Haley, get over here now!
Bathroom break, be right back.
Bet everything on me, baby.
Door 3 opens in 90 seconds.
Why do I hear Damien's voice?
Go, nerd husband next.
I code a song for our honeymoon.
You're the sweetest husband ever.
I'm filming every second. Smile.
Delete that! Delete it now!
Where is my bride? Honeymoon in Dubai, right now!
Wait! I forgot my other husband!
Now you belong only to me. You marry me again, right now.
Babe, we already did this yesterday. Actually, can we slow down?
Every second, you're mine, alone. Hold on, wife, I'm coming.
I need to pee right now.
Time to come home. She's my legal wife. Back off.
Stop pulling, I only have 2 arms.
No one takes my princess alive. Drone swarm, target the tires.
I hate all of you so much!
Step away from my wife. Your wife just kissed me twice.
Don't shoot, I'm pregnant!
My child, my heir, my queen! Back off, that baby is mine!
Guys, put me down, careful!
Please, lie down for the baby. I'll build our child an empire.
Your face. I've seen it before.
Babe, I'm here, stay cool. Margot, I lied. Help me out. Too late. They already called moms.
Positive, she's actually pregnant.
That's impossible, totally impossible.
It's mine! The night before Vegas!
This girl saved my life once.
That's me. But how do you...
I've searched 5 years for you. 5 years I never forgot you.
Get away from my wife! Come with me. Trust nobody else. Private jet, New York, 10 minutes.
Go now! I'll block them!
Orion! I'll kill you tonight.
Which marriage was fake? Tell me.
Someone set you up that night.
Who the hell is Caleb? Orion, what's happening now?
Hello, wife. I finally found you.
You're supposed to be dead!
I married you 3 years ago.
I have no memory of this.
You've been my wife all along.
Hands off my wife now! 5 of you, how cute.
Why can't I remember anything?
Hold tight, we're extracting memory! She's ours, not yours, asshole!
He's letting us go, why?
It might hurt, I'm sorry.
Promise you won't leave me.
Never. Not in any timeline.
There's a baby in your arms!
I had a child! Where is it? That ring, it's Caleb's.
Say hello to mommy, son.
My baby, you're alive.
Mommy, you smell like coffee.
Baby, Mommy never left you.
Whose kid is this, really? Leo owns 30 billion already. 30 billion? She's richer than me?
You stole my son's money! Trust fraud, Caleb is finished.
Mommy, this is my chair.
Marry me again, for real.
I'll give up everything for you.
I still have 5 rings, guys.
I drew my 6 daddies here. There's a 6th man. Who?
Daddy Wolf? I don't know him.
That's him, Daddy Wolf.
Give me my son back.
Nobody is taking my baby!
One more step, you're dead!
Watch who saved you that night. That's not Caleb, that's you.
You were supposed to die!
You drugged her, not me.
Daddy Wolf, take it off.
Oh my god, it's Damien!
Dominic, you're supposed to be dead!
Haley, I never stopped loving you.
You have a twin brother! Move, Haley, he's a killer!
Open it, you'll know everything.
Damien, what have you done? Don't close your eyes, please!
You insane! He's your brother! Truth is in the rose.
Please don't take him away.
Take him away, far away.
Damien set the fire himself.
He's the one who killed us?
Mommy, that's bad, Daddy.
He erased 5 years of me.
Haley.
Mommy.
Haley, everything I did was for love!
Don't come any closer!
Shoot me, I deserve it.
Dominic's flatlining right now!
Then die for what you did!
Haley, I loved you first.
No! Stay with me!
Mommy, this is your pen.
He's breathing, he's back!
Both of them alive, how?
The pen saved his damn life?
One chance. Just one more.
You stole my whole life!
Baby, I came back for you.
I don't know who to trust!
Trust me. Leave them all.
She chose Dominic years ago.
Only one marriage is legal.
Maddox? Who is Maddox?
Mommy, that man smiled at me.
Finally, you're in my arms.
Who the hell are you?
I've watched you for 10 years.
You paid for my college loans?
Are you my real daddy?
I'm the man who never left.
Maddox, what's happening now?
Someone wants us dead.
You cover your face, baby.
Jump when I say now.
You jump with us, please.
I only have one parachute! Live for me, my queen!
Maddox, no, come back!
you hurt anywhere?
From tonight, I give orders.
Your wish, my command.
Find who killed Maddox tonight. The missile came from Brooklyn! That's my old coffee shop!
Let's pay her a visit.
Evelyn, come out right now!
I wondered when you'd come.
You have my eyes.
Hello, daughter. Long time.
You're my mother! Impossible!
Time to finish what I started.
Surrender my daughter now!
Stay down, don't move! Nobody touches my family! This is Vegas style, assholes! Drones, target the tanks! Kid, cover your ears now!
Why? Why do all this?
6 men killed your father.
She grabbed the baby! Read it, surprise for you. Damon is real father!
Leo, my son, my blood!
Mommy, she's hurting me!
Mother, I'll end you myself.
Haley, is that really you?
Dad, you're alive! Oh God!
He saved us when we were kids. I remember now the fire. Here, fire.
Evelyn poisoned all your minds.
She told us you killed our dads.
I sang to you every night.
I remember you.
The world must see this.
7th family still hunts you.
There's a 7th family?
Whatever it takes, we fight. They're here! Hide, Haley! Miss me, my queen?
Give me the key, or watch him die.
Mommy, help me, please!
Let him go, take the key.
On 3, my queen. 3, now, take him!
20 years, my turn now!
You fools! She's already here! Baby, Mommy's here, safe.
Son, I'm your real dad.
Mommy, to Mommy!
Hello, sister. Miss me?
I have a twin sister?
Mother, your game ends here.
Harper, you traitor child!
I was born first, dear. Now I marry all 7. Watch me steal your men.
Harper, don't you dare touch them!
Lady, you're not hurt. Poison in 10 minutes break.
Haley, I only want you! Give him the antidote now!
Kiss me, I spare your son.
I'd die for betraying her.
She's not my child, Haley.
Dad, what did you just say?
You were born alone that night.
Shut up, old man! Shut up! Same scar, same blood, same soul! But that scar, I was 3.
I am you, the Dark One. One more word, you die.
Your code is right here.
This is a lab mark, Harper. She made me in a lab?
Riker, swallow it. Hold on. Tell me she's the fake.
I'm lab-made, not a person.
You're still my sister now.
Sister, please save me tonight!
7 families will judge me.
What kind of judgment?
Whoever loses burns alive tonight.
Take my place, just once! No, we walk in together.
The 7 families are here.
Sister, it hurts!
Fake child must burn tonight.
Burn me, not her!
Prove you carry Reyes' blood.
Open the vault behind you.
That key is my legacy!
Watch who your master is.
The real bloodline! Return!
Your kingdom, my queen.
Enough fire for one night! Our queen must choose one. Pick me, darling, me!
Sunrise comes, you decide.
Mommy, pick my real daddy.
No one marries my daughter! Mommy takes everyone tonight! Mother, put that down! Mom, let me do it! 10 seconds, say goodbye!
Evacuate there now!
Haley, run! Take Leo! Mother, you love nobody! Harper, you ungrateful brat!
Up, higher! Higher!
Harper, get away from her! Sister, live enough for 2. Harper, no, look at me!
My earring. Take it. Now.
Why is Maddox here?
Because he's also mine.
You love both of us!
Haley, only you. Always.
Get out of my choice list!
Child, grief clouds the mind.
3 days. I choose a husband.
3 days, I prove myself.
Mommy, another user! No, not another sister!
Third daughter, impossible.
Stop right there! Turn around!
Sister, I bring a gift.
Margot, let her out now!
My name is Scarlet. 7 sisters, 6 still alive. 7 of me exist. Welcome home, big sister.
This can't be real, no!
I'm Leo's real mother.
She smells like lavender.
Back off, he's mine!
Explain yourself right now!
I gave birth 4 years ago. Haley was fake mom always.
You still my mommy?
Oriah was mine first, sis. Zayn sang to me in Dubai. K-Zayn coded love for me. Each of us married one.
None of you keep them!
Gentlemen, choose again.
Find her without her eyes. I know her perfume. Wife, coffee, and rain.
My ring, her cold fingers. Her heartbeat sings my code. My princess, only you chime. Her chin scar, tiny love.
My wife, blood remembers blood.
Saving the best for last.
Violet, I kept my vow.
5 years, you came back.
You lied to me, bastard!
She loves me, your family.
Leo stays with Haley.
Spin it, Keeper of One. Spin it, or all lose. I refuse this sick game.
Mommy, let me help you!
Come on, stop on me!
Please, one more click.
Haley, finally you're mine.
King's picked, loser's mine.
Haley, choose your redo.
What is happening, Kaysen?
Remember everything, my love!
Mommy, don't leave me!
I'll come back for you.
Look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut
Right here, right now!
This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up.
Haley, I'm groom number 1!
This time, I choose right.
Haley, I came for you! Bride, that's a beautiful signature!
Darling, sign here, my king.
Haley, I'll protect you forever.
Babe, Vegas bride of mine!
Next husband, hurry up!
5 grooms, 1 bride! Crazy! Haley, I came for you!
Get lost, you psychopath!
Haley, is that truly you?
Dad, I'm coming tonight!
Haley, where are you going?
To end my mother tonight!
Who are you really, Haley?
I'm the daughter she feared.
Mother, game starts again.
Guards in 3 seconds! How did you know that?
I lived this night before. 12 babies, oh my god. 5 sisters, 5 faces, save!
Wife, I love this night.
Sisters, you'll live free.
Little ones, welcome home. 30 seconds, run now!
Meet your big brother, dear.
I have no brother here.
Haley, I'm your blood. The bombs stay quiet tonight.
Your father picked him first.
Sister, I claim everything.
Weapons useless. Surrender now.
Downloading his memory core.
Dad was looking for you!
Impossible. She said he abandoned me.
Mother, stop lying already!
Silas, come back to Dad! 20 years, all a lie!
Silas, obey your mother!
Evil witch, game over. You stole my whole life!
Silas, Mother loves you!
Mother's love burns here!
Son, one last word.
Sister, I need Father's hug.
Mother's clone. She escapes again.
Stop running, last one!
Kill me! There are more! There are no more, Mother.
Go see your real mom!
What ship is that?
Ice grave, 100 years old. Sister, come see this!
Mom, my real mother!
Open it, say goodbye.
Mom, it's me, Haley!
Daughter, you finally came. Evelyn was once me.
Evelyn is you. Impossible.
I'll explain on the other side.
Take my power! Bring her!
Brother, stay with me!
Coming, both of me.
Her eyes are different.
Daughter, mother, both here.
Mom, you're warm.
Son, you killed me twice!
Mom! No, he's your son!
Mother, choose one of you.
I can't, it's tearing!
She'll explode in seconds!
Mom, stay for your kids!
Evelyn, goodbye. Forever.
Mom, you kept me!
Live for both of us.
Mother, rest in golden peace.
Daughter, lead them all now.
Sister, I serve you forever.
Mommy, Grandma is pretty.
Baby, she saved us all.
World mourns her, our queen.
5 Vegas marriages, all void.
Haley, don't free me, please!
7 days. I choose one.
I'll fight 6 other men! Haley, friend or groom, yours.
7 men. I owe answers. Sister, who is he? True father, not Theodore?
Daughter, Dad came home.
Daughter, Dad waits here.
Elias, forgive my sins, please.
Dad, I waited my whole life!
Queen, we stand with you.
7 allies, not 7 groom.
Ally forever, queen of mine.
Babe, your allies' rings.
Brothers in arms, always together. Sister, I breathe again, finally. Sister, raise him with love.
7 daddies, 1 mommy.
Son, we're your family.
A new dynasty begins today!
Sister, Chapter 2 awaits.
Queen, meet your second son.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going